Hi there, it's Stacia from The Art of Relating. I've been really inspired to make this video about being centered, and in particular about being centered down here in the center of gravity in your physical body. It's the power center, the hara gets called in different martial arts or other embodiment practices. If you stick your thumb in your navel and let your hand fall flat, this is the place that I'm talking about. And I'm going to tell you why being centered here is going to help you a whole lot more than being centered in your heart or even in your solar plexus. We work with, in our work and many other bodies of work with four bodies. So there's the mental body, the mind that thinks and rationalizes and makes stories and analyzes and uses words and communicates. There's the emotional body, the feeling body that has a heart at the center that feels. We feel our feelings that are informative, that have information and energy about what's happening right now, but we also feel our emotions, which is all the stuff that we've been pushing down for a long time, that sort of bigger charged emotional energy. That's not all about what's happening right now. I'm not going to go into that too much. There's another video on our resources page on our website that talks about a distinction between feeling and emotion, so you can go check that out. So, mental body, just spoke about. Emotional body, physical body. Obviously, we have a physical body that we exist in, and it has organs and senses things. And then there's this energetic body, or in some bodies of work, it's called the spiritual body, which is really the energy that animates this physical body, that moves through us, that is our presence, that our attention, and we get to direct that wherever we want. So you may have heard that saying that says energy flows where attention goes. So the center of your energetic body is this being that has presence. And you can choose to be present with yourself, other things, either all with yourself and not with other, all out there, and then also abandoning self, or ideally anchored in our center, physical body center, while still being able to have some of that presence with other. So I have clients and people that we work with in workshops, and often when we ask them, where do you go when you're invited to be centered or go to your center? So many people go to their heart space. And the reason I'm suggesting that it's not a great idea to be centered there is because that's the heart, that's the center of the emotional body. So if you want to center yourself here, you're really centering yourself right in the middle of what can often be emotional turmoil. Our education system and our culture, to some extent, has trained many of us unconsciously to be centered in our minds. So when we're looking for answers, when we're trying to navigate life, when we want to find solutions, we come up here and we try and sift through these old information stores, which is only stuff that's happened in the past and isn't as receptive to all the information that's actually available to us energetically, as well as the more logistical information that's available to us through the mental body. The energetic information through our resonance with our environment is super valuable, and the information that comes through what we feel. But if we're right in the center of what we're feeling, or if we're right in the center of the stories and the beliefs and the analysis and the old filing cabinets of our mind, we're really not able to receive all of the information. So being centered down here in our physical body means that we're available, we're sort of halfway between the top and the bottom, so to speak, so center of gravity. We're anchoring the center of our energetic body in here. You might just want to take a moment to do that. Take a couple of breaths in there. Do this as many times throughout the day as you can. Come back to your center. And from here you can notice what you're feeling, what your emotional body is feeling or emoting. You can notice what the stories and the thoughts and the beliefs and the ideas and the possibilities that come through the rational and analyzing, amazing functions of the mind, but we're not centered in it. So I just wanted to put that forward as a practical tip for Art for Relating. Try this, see how it feels. Wake up in the morning, drop down into your center, take a couple of steps, notice what brings you out of your center. So first, practicing being down here in your center and just noticing the feelings and the thoughts, the sensations in the body, what's going on environmentally. All of that's information. It's super valuable. And from down here, this adult present version of you has the capacity to take responsibility for receiving that information and using it really functionally and in a way that can bring you more alive. So I'm going to leave you with that. If you've got more questions, write them in the comments below, and we'll respond to them either by typing a message or maybe making another video depending on what they are. Thanks for listening. Bye.